Kemi Badenoch just dropped a bombshell last week. In fact, she proposed 5 changes in immigration rules that the Conservative Party are going to implement if they are voted into power. Now, for many people, these rules were very harsh. Seriously, very harsh, including myself. I felt that they were very harsh. And for some of us, we thought that, okay, it would take till 15th of August 2029 for some of these rules to be implemented. That's the date for the future election. That's if they don't call for an early election. Guess what? The Labour Party has just implemented one of those proposals. Seriously, it comes as a huge shock. It tells you that when an opposition party proposes something, the other party can think in the same line. I feel it's so important for me to share the people affected by this change in immigration policy. And I feel it's so important for you to know what is happening in the UK. Things are actually happening in the UK. If you are new to this channel, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you are interested in any of these, then subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, so each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to see that video. And you can actually patronize my online store. The link is in the description. I help you with your CV optimization, cover letter, supporting information, LinkedIn profile or optimization. If these are some of the services that you would want, then go ahead and, purchase any of those services. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. It's worthy for me to mention that Kemi Badenoch is not the current Prime Minister of the UK. She is the leader of the Conservative Party. So the list of things she proposed that the Conservative Party were going to do or implement or change are just things that, some people were hoping that it would start at least from 15th of August 2029, or if there's an early election. Nobody knew that the Labour Party could start implementing some of these things. Now, this was captured by the BBC. It says that UK to deny citizenship to small boat refugees. The refugees could come in through small boats and maybe in concealed vehicles. Some of them seek asylum, and then when they start the process for them, it could take about 10 years for them to apply for citizenship or ILR. But Britain is saying no more. They will not give them citizenship. In fact, in a statement, the Home Office said the strengthened measures made it clear that anyone who entered the UK illegally would face having a British citizenship application refused. So, no more. That is what it's saying. The changes mean that anyone deemed to have entered the country illegally, including those already here, will not be able to apply for citizenship. This is clearly stated here on the BBC. So it doesn't matter if you've spent 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, nobody cares. They are not going to give you citizenship. That is what I can see here on the BBC News. So it's something critical that you need to know. It says that described as a clarification to caseworker guidance when assessing if a claimant is of good character. It says any person applying for citizenship from 10th of February 2025 who previously entered the UK illegally will normally be refused regardless of the time that has passed since the illegal entry took place. So this has been changed now. This is the 5th point that Kemi Badenoch proposed in her video, So after this, what next, guys? What next? I feel that some of the laws she announced were a bit harsh. Some of them were things that were already in play. Some of them, for example, if you have a criminal record, you can't apply for indefinite leave to remain. It will not be approved, and they will not even approve your British citizenship. But guys, I don't know with this one being implemented, what next? It seems that when one particular political party makes a proposal, the other party considers some of the things the person have said. It sparks some discussion in public, and then people now decide, okay, is this so? Should we accept it? Then before you know it, the existing party in power decides to implement any of them that they are interested in. So since 10th of February 2025, you can't apply for British citizenship if you came into this country through a boat or you were hidden in a vehicle or something like that. Commenting on the new guidance of refugees, Labour MP Chrisley said she worked with a young man who, after fleeing Syria and gaining a degree, is now contributing to our society and has now gotten British citizenship. So she's saying that this particular law is a bit harsh because there are some people who are actually contributing to the society, and putting this law is going to stop them from moving forward. It will make them second-class citizens. That is her argument based on this. Guys, what do you think about it? Some people have likened this to Paddington. You know Paddington the bear? He just arrived at the railway, Paddington, and he just had his suitcase and a jar of marmalade, and he didn't have any paper. Paddington did the same thing. He came by an irregular route, but we gave him a sanctuary, but wouldn't give him a passport. So that's her argument with this. But there's a particular clause, because we know that there are some kids, children, who come in through these particular routes. So the question is, will they give them citizenship? Are they affected by this particular law? What is written here is that the impact on children and their right to UK citizenship and the statelessness which would arrive for individuals if their birth country refused to renew or retain their nationality. Surely the parliament should have a say in such a big change. So it says the newspaper reported that children will be exempt from the new guidance on citizenship if caseworkers judge that their illegal means of entry was outside their control. BBC News has approached the Home Office for comments. So this is actually what we have at stake, guys. It says that the Refugee Council estimates that the guidance will prevent at least 71,000 refugees from obtaining British citizenship. So this is a big deal, guys. What are your thoughts in the comments? Like I always say, please do not insult anybody. This is just news. I'm sharing information.
5. If you enter this country illegally or outstay your visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport.
You can hear that she included overstayers in the 5th point. See, guys, do not overstay in the UK. Things are getting tough and it won't be in favor of you or your family. So just try to take care of yourselves and leave the country, get another COS and come back. That's just my opinion based on this. So what are your thoughts, guys? Please be respectful in the comments. We are not here to insult anybody. Please talk to other people with respect. Give your opinion, you know, in a nice manner, and you'll all be fine. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.